Hello. In this video, I will be demonstrating how to request an item through Interlibrary loan. Through Wagner Library, you do not just have access to the books, media, and articles we have in-house either at Wagner Library or through a database we have access to. By using our Interlibrary loan service, you can obtain any article, book chapter, or other media, whether it is owned by Wagner College or not. Interlibrary loan is a service in which we can request any of these desired materials from other libraries across the world. To start, begin at our Wagner Library homepage. Go to wagner.edu/library or look up Wagner Library in Google to find our library homepage. Once on our homepage, make sure everything is selected. This makes it so anything you search for in the search box here, WC Discovery will look for items both in and outside of Wagner's collection. Once you find the item you are looking for, I've just used a book to test, make sure to log into your library account. You can do so by clicking on Sign In at the top right-hand corner of the screen as seen in the photo on this slide. This will take you to the same Wagner 1 login screen you see on plenty of Wagner online resources. When you have successfully logged in, you will see your name at the top right corner of the screen where the Sign In option was previously. Once you are logged in, click on the title of the book you are looking to request, and you will see a green button on the right-hand side of the screen that says Request via Interlibrary Loan. This is where you should always click if you want to request an interlibrary loan book. Once you have clicked the green button, you will be taken to this page with a form already filled out with the bibliographical info of the item whose record you found in Discovery already in the form. All you need to do in this case is make sure the type of the item at the top is correct. In this case, since I'm requesting a book, it should be set to book. Once you have made sure of that, scroll down to the bottom and click Submit Request. This will submit your interlibrary loan request to our librarians for processing. Since they often have to be shipped from different locations, the time it might take for your item to arrive at Wagner Library can differ. However, typically most ILL books arrive within a week or so. Once your book has arrived, we will automatically put the book on the hold shelf for you and send you an email. You'll simply just need to come and ask whoever's at the circulation desk at Wagner Library about your book, and we will check it out to you. Alternatively, you can also request journal articles through Interlibrary Loan. There are two ways to do so. Most often you will be finding articles within our scholarly databases. In a database like EBSCO, when locating an article, like the one pictured on this slide, you will see a button that says Full Text Finder. This typically means we don't have access to the article. If we did have access, it would say Download PDF or something like that. If you click on Full Text Finder, it will most often take you to a screen like the one below, with a link that says Request via Interlibrary Loan on it. If you click that ILL link, it will take you to the same filled out request form as before with the book. In the same way, the second way to find a journal article is to search for it just like we did with the book in WC Discovery. Just once you find the article and you click the same green button as before, just make sure when you're on the form that at the top it is set to article book chapter instead of book. For journal articles and book chapters, we can send you scanned copies of the items instead of physical copies, making it so you receive the requested items faster. You will receive an email just like before, but in the email there will be a link to the scanned copy of the article or book chapter that you have requested. In the rare case that you cannot locate an item you want in WC Discovery or any of our databases, or you run into an error page when navigating through the Full Text Finder in a database, you may need to make an interlibrary loan request using a blank form. To do so, start from the library homepage and click on My Account, where you will probably need to log in with your Wagner 1 login again. Once logged in, you will be taken to your account page. There you will see a tab that says Requests. If you click on it, you will see a green button that says Create Request. After clicking on Create Request, you will be taken to the same form as we've seen twice before now, but without any of the automatically generated data. If you want a book chapter or article, make sure the top bar is set to Article Book Chapter, and put in as much information as you can. Some information is required, like the title of the journal or book, the date it was published, the title of the chapter or the article, and any page numbers that you know. If you don't know the page numbers, you can just write NA or don't know. Usually we are able to find it. For a physical book, make sure the top tab is set to book, and that we only require the title and author, but any additional info that you can get is greatly appreciated. Once you have done that, scroll down to the bottom and make sure that your personal info that's listed there, it'll have like your name and your email address, make sure that's all correct, and then you can click Submit Request. Like before, the request will be sent to our staff, and we will get you your item that you have requested through Interlibrary Loan. Thank you for your time. Have a good day.